Good afternoon, 29th of January 2021. Crew certificate extensions. Yes, to extend the validity of a crew certificate. I would like to thank Philippines, then also Australia and India. Many other countries depend in maritime commerce, which has 90% of world supply and demand. So we need to look very closely. You please, if you're listening to this video today, 29th of January, it has been 1 year since we have been living in this coronavirus situation. These show incompetent, inutile governments are not counting that we need 28 billion vaccines. That means you need 2 vaccines to eliminate the virus for, say, 6 months, because we don't even know if we are immune for over 6 months. Therefore, you need 4 vaccines per year times 7 billion, that's 28 billion vaccines. There is a new vaccine now that has 70% efficiency. You don't need 2 doses, it's 1. And we don't know how long it lasts, the immunity. But meanwhile, we are not going to focus in the dark side of show disaster these governments and these pharmaceuticals not investing in gross domestic product. Because if pharmaceuticals did invest in gross domestic product, then we all would be immune to this virus, because then the gross domestic product would not keep on falling. But if pharmaceuticals cannot use their brain today, nor their EBITDA, nor their profits, nor their corporate social responsibility, well, we will take care of those names of pharmaceuticals in the future. But for the moment, we are also not going to look at these shore governments. We are going to look at you, maritime administration of Ukraine, of Russia, of Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, Spain, Morocco, Peru, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, the biggest crew suppliers. Please, I beg you from my heart, get your acts together. Don't look at the inefficiency of the dark side, the shore governments. Just we are empowered at sea to look after our dear ship owners. They have put all the capital towards maritime commerce, investing huge amounts of capital towards maritime community, and the show must go on. In order the show continue, we have to respect the reliefs that the seafarers stay on board for 6 months. They have been, and I thank them so much, and the families, they have been waiting on board until the relief is planned. And now that 1 year has gone by, please, maritime administrations worldwide, just all of you, International Maritime Organization, International Labour Organization, International Transport Federation, Singapore flag, Panama flag, Cyprus, Malta, Hong Kong, please, flags, class societies, maritime administration, get your act together, please, just as one union. We need you today to extend at least for a year the certificates that those crew members that are at shore waiting to relieve the heroes that have been waiting on board the ships for the reliefs, that then they have the certificates valid. I know it's not possible today to have, say, some basic training, some firefighting, survival. Certain certificates are not possible to train the crew in groups, and the administrations are not open by the same risk of coronavirus. But I please ask you, maritime administrations, get these digital extensions So imagine that you can apply for this extension of your certificate, your license, whatever certificate, and then we can all use these extensions because this is a war. This is a war that we have to respect seafarers on board. We have to respect ship owners investing all the capital so that you get milk, water, you get 90% of world commerce. You need to get your act together, maritime administration. Don't look at the shore inutile governments. Please focus in just maritime administration. India has done a great job by issuing digital extensions. I know this is kind of a plea that, well, is not real as we would like all to have these renewals of certificates. But if we cannot do that, just please think of those families that are waiting for the seafarers to go back home. Please think also of those seafarers that are at shore that want to go back to relieve their friends, their colleagues. And also, please think in the ship owners that have been supplying the goods and services for 90% throughout history. All types of goods have been transported by sea. Please, maritime administrations, get your act together today. This 29th of January, Friday, I will be here waiting to work. We are having so many emergencies, and don't look to the dark side of the shore. Just we, the maritime community, are different. We have been working 24/7 the last year and the previous 35 years or so, and we will continue like this because we must honor these ship owners and we must honor these seafarers. And you, maritime administration, today, you can issue these digital extensions. You can just send an email to the class, to the flag. It's not so complicated. So please, get your act together. There is a huge amount of seafarers willing to join, huge amount of seafarers that they deserve to go back home with their families. And there is very big, reputable ship owners that are supplying your families of the maritime administration of 90. Just look around what you have: computers, tables, beds, any hospital, any teaching, education, goods, all of that is transported by sea. So then we will think about pharmaceuticals later. But for now, please think about these crew certificates extension digital ways. It's not complicated. Just provide heart to these ship owners and seafarers. Thank you very much indeed for your time. I hope that tonight I get news of more countries that are extending these certificates. I know that there is a lot of countries that are having meetings now to copy paste this what Philippines, Australia and India have done. Thank you very much for being the leaders in honoring the ship owners and the seafarers. And we that work with crew management companies, I thank you so much, dear countries, that you are an example of really transparency and investment in your people, in your trade, in your country. You provide to the sea and the sea looks to us. Utility always arrives from the sea. It will 90% ideas, products, services, everything. So let's continue to look at the horizon. So the horizon looks to the shipping community. So we have to solve this problem. We and only we. Thank you very much indeed. I hope to get more countries by any means before then 3 minutes I edit this video. Thank you very much indeed. Goodbye.